Hey guys, welcome back. On my bed, we're filming in my room today. I'm a bit of a hot mess. I'm kind of in a rush. I'm going to a basketball game tonight. Go Timberwolves. If we win tonight, we officially make the playoffs. Fingers crossed. Anyway, so I'm kind of in a rush, but I really wanted to film because I also have taken about 2 weeks off of filming now just because my full-time job has been crazy and I've been really tired. So I also really want to film this video today because my Empties bin is literally overflowing and I can't fit a single thing more in it, and it's actually so full that I can't fit the last 2 things I finished off in it. Anyway, I think the last Empties video I filmed was in January, so it's been a couple months. I have some beauty products, skincare, and then I also have some like household, home, and like gym supplement empties. So I actually typically start with my home and like miscellaneous products and then finish with skincare and beauty. So if you guys are just here for skincare and beauty, I will leave a timestamp down below of where I start talking about those empties. But if you guys are curious about the products that I've been using up in the last couple months, then just keep watching. So as usual, I burned through a bunch of candles. They are pretty much all Bath & Body Works. Ooh. Bath & Body Works this month, except for this one from Tranquility. It's their Soothing Hemp Seed candle. This one was a really good one. I burned this one in my bathroom just because it was more of like a less intense scent, which is typically what I use in my bathroom. This is like so dirty right now. My finger's black. I'm gonna have to go wash this so I don't get my bedspread even more dirty than it is. But I burned through this. This was really good. I think I got this at Home Goods. Sorry, the brand is actually DW Home. I got it at Marshall's for $9.99, and if I found this again, I would repurchase it. A little out of season, but I burned through a Pumpkin Apple Bath & Body Works candle. This is my favorite scent probably of all time there, with the exception of maybe Leaves. These two kind of tie. I always buy like enough fall candles to get me through the whole year. But I've been better lately about not burning my fall candles because, you know, it's spring now. So I burned through that. I burned through a woodland candle from Bath & Body Works. And I like that. I like the like musky, woodsy, masculine scents. That's like my scent go-to if you guys are curious. I never really typically tend to lean towards fruity scents, but I do like coconut. Not that that's a fruit. I don't know is coconut a fruit? Not sure on that one. Let me know if you know. Anyway, so I burned through woodland and I definitely would buy this again. And then I've also been super into the Bath & Body Works aromatherapy candles lately. So I burned through 2 of the vanilla and patchouli. I really like these. I have a couple more on deck to burn through just because I am obsessed with this scent. I got a similar one to this at Target recently, but I just love the scent throw of Bath & Body Works candles. I just feel like it totally fills up the room. My battery's about to die. But yeah, burned through the vanilla and patchoulis, and I definitely would repurchase. I've repurchased before, and I absolutely am obsessed with this scent. I have a new battery in. And then I also burned through one of the orange and ginger energy candles from Bath & Body Works. This is, again, one of my favorites. I've been repurchasing this for a long time now. I have some of these on deck. So really enjoy both of the aromatherapy scents that I burned through, and I would highly recommend checking out the Bath & Body Works aromatherapy line. I think it is fantastic. Alright, now that we got through the candles, I really don't have that much more in here. The candles take up a lot of space, obviously. Just a couple more random products. I went through this Mrs. Meyer's multi-surface everyday cleanser cleanser. And I just wanted to share this because this is my first time using the Mrs. Meyer's, any product by Mrs. Meyer's, and I really like it. I feel like the scent on this is pretty strong, so like even just spraying it and cleaning your countertops or whatever kind of fills the room with scent for a little bit. This was in the lavender scent, which I really liked. Right now I'm using the lemon and verbena, which I am like obsessed with, and then I also picked up the peony scent, which is a limited edition like spring scent, and I'm really enjoying that one too. So if you guys have not tried the Mrs. Meyer's multi-surface cleaner, I really like this, and this is one that I would definitely recommend. This has got me to stop using bleach so much. I'm a bleach fanatic. I use bleach on everything, and I know that's not always the best, especially because I have a 2-year-old, so I kind of have to be careful with bleach. So anyway, this has been a good alternative. I also went through another one of these pure hydrolyzed collagen peptides. I feel like I go through one of these just about every Empties video. This is packed with protein and amino acids. This is really good for your hair, skin, bones, etc. I actually really do notice a difference with this, and I'm not one to normally notice differences with things like this, like biotin and stuff for your hair. I never really noticed that much of a difference, but I have noticed a difference in the health of my hair. And this also, I work out probably 4 to 5 times a week, and I usually have this after a workout, and I find that it helps with like soreness the next day. So this is by Sports Research. I always order mine off of Amazon, and I can leave it linked below for you guys in case you're interested in checking it out. I typically just mix a scoop of this in with my tea, and you can't taste it, and yeah, I really like it. Everything else should be beauty related. So this, I think, is my only hair product in here. This is one of the Hask Argan Oil Moroccan Repairing Deep Conditioners. I really like this. I've also used the Hask shampoo and conditioner, just like not the deep conditioner, and I really like the Hask brand. I feel like it makes a difference in the health of my hair, and I really do enjoy the deep conditioners. These are usually like $2 at Target, and I usually get at least 2 to 3 uses out of them, so I would highly recommend. I like these a lot. Went through finally this Snow Fairy shower gel by Lush that I had gotten over the holidays. I really enjoyed this scent at first, but I feel like as I was getting towards the end of this bottle, I was kind of getting sick of the scent, so I was, not gonna lie, a little bit happy to finally finish this off. I'm right now going through a different Lush scent in like Rose Jam or whatever that I also got during the holidays, but was waiting to open until I finished this. So I probably will pick this up again next year, but I might pick up a smaller size bottle just because, again, I was just over the scent by the end of this, you know? This is a kind of a random one, but I've been into essential oils lately and using them in my oil diffuser. So I went through this premium stress relief blend that I got in like a 6-pack off of Amazon. If I can find it, I will link it below, but the stress relief was my favorite by far of all 6. I think it's really good. If you can buy it individually, I'll leave that link below too. This is one that I definitely want to pick up again. I just have a ton of other essential oils right now to get through, but if you guys have any recommendations on essential oils that you really enjoy, definitely let me know in the comment box below, because I've really been getting into essential oils lately, and I know different ones do different things, but this was one that I really liked to be in my essential oil diffuser going like throughout the night when I slept. So really enjoyed this and would highly recommend this one. I shockingly have only 2 face masks to share with you. I feel like I may have accidentally just thrown away a couple of mine, but I just haven't been using face masks as much the last couple months. I don't know why. My husband is like weird and like doesn't like when I wear that. He doesn't like not like it, but he's just like, I don't know, he's just weird about when I wear them. So normally I would wear them when we would like watch shows together, but he always like laughs at me and makes fun of me, so I just haven't been utilizing face masks as much. I went through this Olive About You Nourishing Olive Mask by I Do Care, and I really liked this one. And then I also went through this Egg Cream Mask by Too Cool for School, and I am obsessed with this. I'm gonna buy more of these during the BIB sale. I think you can get them at Sephora, but this was such a nourishing and hydrating mask. I loved it. This was probably my favorite face mask, sheet mask that I have ever used. I would highly recommend this, especially if you have dry skin. I felt, again, like it was just super hydrating, and shockingly, it's actually supposed to be a firming mask. It has collagen and egg yolk extract in it. It doesn't smell weird. I was worried this would smell weird, but it doesn't. Would highly recommend this mask. I went through a couple of toners. It wouldn't be an Empties video of mine if I did not go through a Pixie Glow Tonic go-to toner in the morning. I am obsessed. This is by far my most repurchased skincare product of like all time, all brands. This is such an amazing toner. And then I went through a Thayer's Witch Hazel in Lavender, and I've already repurchased a backup of this. This is my evening time toner. I absolutely love this. These 2 toners are like hand in hand my favorites of all time. I never really try out different toners anymore just because I have my evening and night ones. They don't go through as fast, obviously, because you get 12 fluid ounces of product in these. They're like $11. It's seriously such a great deal, such a good toner. Would highly recommend. I went through my Korra's Greek Yogurt Foaming Cleanser, and I've actually been holding off on purchasing another one of these until the Sephora VIB sale. So I'm just about to buy another one, and I am so excited to, because I've just been using other cleansers that are currently in my collection that I'm trying to get through, and boy do I miss this. This is such a good cleanser. I love it. I feel like it does such a nice job of taking off all of my makeup, but it's gentle at the same time. I feel like my skin has been a little bit more dry lately, so I miss this, and I cannot wait to have this back in my collection. I also finished off the Tarte Knockout Tingling Treatment, and I did repurchase this because I do really like this. I feel like it's done a nice job of exfoliating my skin and being like a chemical exfoliant. And it's helped my skin to just feel softer all around, and yeah, I really do like this. I enjoy this. I use this in the evening time personally. It does sting the skin a little bit, and it definitely is pretty drying, so if you have dry skin, I would do like a patch test and stuff and maybe not use this every single night, and then also obviously go in with very hydrating products afterwards. That's what I do, but I have really liked this and I would recommend. I finished off one of my Urban Decay All-Nighter setting sprays. I already have a backup that I'm using. This is my favorite setting spray by far of all time. Not a whole lot more else to say about this. I also finished off my Korres Wild Rose Vitamin C oil. I really enjoy this oil. I'm thinking about possibly picking this up during the VIB sale, but I'm also trying to not buy as much. And I have other brightening serums right now in my collection, so I might not repurchase this right away, but I definitely will repurchase this at some point because this is probably my favorite vitamin C serum type of product. And again, it's an oil, so it's definitely a lot more hydrating on the skin. So if you guys have been thinking about this, this is one that I would also recommend. I went through this Alba Botanical Hawaiian Facial Scrub with Pore Purifying Pineapple Enzyme, and I also really like this. I got this on clearance at Target, and I haven't been able to find it since, which is upsetting because I really want to repurchase this. The movie stopped recording midway through. Anyway, I do really enjoy this. I felt like it did a really nice job of being like a gentle but great exfoliant. It was a little bit more gritty, but it still was gentle at the same time. I don't know how to explain it, but really enjoyed this, would highly recommend. I also went through the Dr. Brandt Microdermabrasion Age Defying Exfoliator. I think I got this in a BoxyCharm. This was just okay. It's just there's such fine like microbeads in this that, like, I don't know, I just didn't like the way that this exfoliated, so this is not one that I would repurchase, and this is not one that I feel like I could recommend, but I did go through it, so it didn't go to waste. I'm also getting rid of my Lush Tea Tree Water. This is well past the expiration. This is a toner. This is more for oily skin, and I didn't realize that at the time. I don't know why I didn't, but anyway, I didn't really like this for my skin, and now at this point it's gone bad. It's probably like halfway done, but I am just going to be getting rid of this. I made it through this sample size of the Fresh Soy Face Cleansing Milk. I know a lot of people really like this as a cleanser, but for me, it was just okay. I didn't love the way that it smelled, and it just, I don't know, I just much prefer the Korres Foaming Greek Yogurt, but nevertheless, I needed to get through this, and I did. I also finally finished off my Lush Sugar Plum Fairy Lip Scrub. I purchased another one of these during the holidays just because this is my favorite scent or flavor of their lip scrubs, but I needed to finish this because it was a little bit past the expiration, but it hadn't gone bad yet. So finally finished that off. I also finished off this Kate Somerville Wrinkle Warrior travel size. I really like this and want to repurchase, but it's so expensive. I don't know if I can justify it. But if I can get another sample size of this, I definitely will, because I thought that this was really good. I finished off a Fresh Sugar Lip Balm. I go through these so fast, especially in the winter here in Minnesota. They're so expensive. I definitely am not saying I won't purchase again because I love this product. But again, I feel like I can go through this in like 3 weeks, and they're like 26 bucks. So, but love this. Would recommend if you're looking to splurge on a lip balm. It's a really great lip balm. Super hydrating. Like one of the most hydrating lip balms out there, but it just, you get through it really quick. Finally called it on my Urban Decay Perversion mascara. I don't know that I repurchased this again just because I don't like to spend a ton of money on mascara when I think you can get mascaras that do pretty much the same thing from the drugstore for a much more affordable price. However, if you like to purchase higher end mascaras, I thought this was a really good one. It does a really nice job of volumizing your lashes, so if you're looking for some volume and some wet lashes, I really did like this one. And then finally I went through 2 foundations. I finally made it through my Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This was in my Project Pan. Yay, my first Project Pan item that I'm finishing. And then I finished my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow foundation. This is the second one of these that I've gone through, and I have already purchased a backup because this is one of my favorite drugstore foundations. I really like it, especially for the summertime. So yeah, those are the two foundations that I made it through. Guys, that is going to conclude my March empties. Let me know the products that you've been getting through lately. What would you recommend? What would you suggest staying away from? I'm definitely curious. Other than that, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, don't forget to do so before you go, and I'll just see you guys in the next video. Bye.